Hey guys, Chris Seiter here, and today we're going to be talking about, is your ex pretending to be over you and what that means if he is. But first, if you haven't already, please stop by our website, www.exboyfriendrecovery.com, and take our Ex Recovery Chances quiz. It's a simple 2-minute quiz I put together designed to help you understand what kind of chance you have of getting your ex back. You can simply find that quiz by visiting our website or looking in the description below this YouTube video and clicking on the link there. Let's get started. So one of the most asked questions that I get pretty much all the time is, Chris, my ex is acting in this weird way. He seems like he's over me. Is it ever possible that he's pretending to be over me? So let's tackle the big question first. Is your ex pretending to be over you? Well, that depends on a lot of different factors, but I think the more interesting question to tackle is, do they ever pretend to be over you? And that's a big fat whopping yes, they do. So let's take a situation in which your ex is pretending to be over you. Let's just assume that's happening right now. Why would they do that? Well, I think it really boils down to two things. The first thing is their ego. They can't take the fact that maybe you broke up with them or that they made a mistake. The second thing is they can't stand the fact of being rejected by you. So let's take the ego bit. I can definitely attest to the fact that men have egos. And if that ego isn't properly stroked or if it takes a hit in any way, shape, or form, we can act a little erratic. And one of those erratic behaviors that we can sort of engage in is pretending to be something that we're not. So here's a prime example. We're gonna use good old pal Facebook. Let's say that while you were dating your ex, they really weren't responsive on Facebook at all. And then after you are done dating them and a breakup occurs, they'll completely shift behaviors and become very active on Facebook and post all of the great things that are going on. But is that an actual sort of look into the reality of the situation and how they're feeling? Well, not necessarily. I think the more important thing is to correlate the two, right? You go through a breakup and their behavior changes. They're trying to be something that they're not. So for men specifically, we have this obsession with the fact that if we have a six-pack abs or, muscles, which I'm not very muscular, but if we have those, women will come to us. So what you can continually see in men who are being broken up with by women or men who are pretending to be over the breakup is they'll post lots and lots of different workout videos of them running, lifting weights, playing sports, things of that nature, because they think that's going to attract other women. Now let's look at the other side of the coin, and that's the fact that they can't stand being rejected. So instead of focusing on all of the bad things that maybe you can potentially reject them, they won't even encounter that reality and they'll just act in these crazy erratic ways. So there's kind of an interesting synergy between the fact of the ego hit and the rejection hit, right? So all of this kind of combines into these weird, erratic, reverse psychology type behaviors. So this was basically a really long way of me saying, yes, it happens, and it happens quite frequently. Your ex could very well be pretending that they're over you. But how do you tell? One of the best ways to tell if your ex is pretending to be over you is the fact that they're investing a lot of time into you. I know it sounds kind of weird, but think about it. Someone who's pretending to be over you will continually want to talk to you because in essence, they're still not over you. So this can include a lot of different things. They can talk to you indirectly, like we were talking about through Facebook. They can talk to you directly. All of this stuff matters.